Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today, we're going to go into the book of 1 Samuel, the 29th chapter. And as we went through in the 28th chapter, out of Saul's desperation, he goes and seeks a witch, one in Endor, who's able to give him a means to communicate with Samuel, in which he is told that, in the war that he has against the Philistines, that he's going to die along with his sons. And that would be it for him. So this is 1 Samuel 29:1. Now the Philistines gathered together all their armies to Aphek, and the Israelites pitched by a fountain which is in Jezreel. And the lords of the Philistines passed on by hundreds and by thousands. But David and his men passed on in the rearward with Achish. So here it is, the Philistines, as it says, and their lords and their armies are coming in troops. First wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. And at the end, all the way in the back, was David and his men along with Achish. Then said the princes of the Philistines, "What do these Hebrews here? Why are the Hebrews here?" And Achish said unto the princes of the Philistines, "Is not this David, the servant of Saul, the king of Israel, which hath been with me these days, or these years? And I have found no fault in him, since he fell unto me unto this day." So since he defected and came to our side, and he's been with me this whole time, he's been good. No, he's good. Like, he's good. Don't worry. And the princes of the Philistines were wroth with him. And the princes of the Philistines said unto him, "Make this fellow return, that he may go again to his place which thou hast appointed him." Tell him to go back to whatever town, Ziklag, wherever you have him stay, but let him be over there. He's not joining us in this battle. And let him not go down with us to battle, lest in the battle he be an adversary to us. So they're like, we can't trust that, right? Yeah, you say he's good, but here it is, we go to war and then he turns on us in the midst of the battle. Then what? For wherewith should he reconcile himself unto his master? Should it not be with the heads of these men? Meaning, here it is, we go to war, and what better way for him to reconcile himself back to his master than by turning on us and slaying us and returning our heads? Is not this David, of whom they sang one to another in dances, saying, Saul slew his thousands and David his 10,000s? So we're not taking no chances. This guy's not a small shot. He's not a small fry. We're talking about David here, the one who killed Goliath. Did you forget that? Yeah, nah. He ain't going to battle with us. Then Achish called David and said unto him, "Surely as the Lord Yahweh liveth, thou hast been upright, and thy going out and thy coming in with me in the host is good in my sight. For I have not found evil I have not found evil in thee since the day of thy coming unto me unto this day. Nevertheless, the Lord's favor thee not." So you've been good. I trust you. You've been good to me. But the lords of the Philistines, they said you can't join us. "Wherefore now return and go in peace, that thou displease not the lords of the Philistines." And David said unto Achish, "But what have I done? And what hast thou found in thy servant so long as I have been with thee unto this day, that I may not go fight against the enemies of my lord the king?" Now David was using wisdom here, right? He was selling his story even more, making it sound even more believable. Like, damn, as if he could, he would really want to go and fight against Israel on behalf of the Philistines. But he knew that they weren't going to let him go with him. So, why not solidify your position even more by making it sound like you really did want to go. And Achish answered and said to David, "I know that thou art good in my sight, as an angel of God." You're perfect. "Notwithstanding, the princes of the Philistines have said, he shall not go up with us to the battle." So they've made that decision, and I can't overrule that. Which really, that was the doing of the Lord anyway. "Wherefore now rise up early in the morning with thy master's servants that are come with thee, i.e. your men, And as soon as ye be up early in the morning and have light, depart. So David and his men rose up early to depart in the morning to return into the land of the Philistines. And the Philistines went up to Jezreel. So they returned from the camp of the Philistines basically back to their town, being Ziklag, because the Philistines lords did not trust them to go to war with them. And that's the end of 1 Samuel, the 29th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.